Hello, I was born in Bangalore to a lower middle class family which migrated to the city of Bangalore for better opportunities. Their only dream was to come and live in the garden city of India. And very early in my life, this developed a deep love for this wonderful city and a desire to be a change agent to make this city a better place. And becoming an active citizen became a way of life. After college, instead of taking up a job, I collected garbage from 150 households for almost about 12 months. I collected the garbage, I segregated the garbage, and I understood the dynamics in solid waste management. But while I was doing this, I understood three things. Number one, local problems are best solved locally. Solving local environment and civic problems in our neighborhood requires a very different type of a civic muscle. Because this civic muscle is rooted in local context, in the reality of the local construct, and not in some abstraction. And the third thing I learned was youth are best placed to solve local issues as they are not cynical, they have a higher adoption to technology, and have an appetite for failure. This collection of garbage led to the creation of the Reap Benefit organization and the Sol Ninja movement. Young citizens who were exercising their civic muscle every single day in solving local environment and civic issues in their neighborhood, in their localities, in their lanes, and their streets. These Sol Ninjas solved these local issues by crowdsourcing local data and engaging with the local government, by crowd creating and implementing local customizable solutions, and by crowd connecting with the local community. I repeat, crowdsourcing, crowd creating, and crowd connecting. In the last 7 years, we have had 52,000 Sol Ninjas who have invested more than 500,000 hours of citizen problem solving, have taken close to 100,000 civic actions which have led to environmental impact, which have led to a change in systemic policy, and has become the birthing ground of civic and social entrepreneurs at a hyper-local level in India. As a movement of Sol Ninjas, we are at the intersection of local climate, local governance, and local skills development in our young people to solve real issues facing us every single day. When our journey started from 2013 to 2017, we implemented our grassroots program. We would go to schools, we would go to communities, work with young people in Bangalore and Chennai. We were observing youth like Shriya, who continuously exercised her civic muscle. As a student, started her journey with segregating waste in the house, then started building hyperlocal technology to help identify the government with eco-friendly idols during Ganesh Chaturthi, which is a very big festival in India. And today is a social entrepreneur for the last 2 years, developing hyperlocal technology to help people within the communities to read and study better. Or Yuvraj, who started as a Sol Ninja but contested the local Gram Panchayat elections and ended up winning. Conventional wisdom would have dictated that we scale our work. But deep down, we wanted to build a decentralized ecosystem or a movement across the nation to increase citizen participation and engagement in every community, locality, neighborhood in the country. At this point, we were introduced to the thinking of societal platform. And two principles resonated with us when we heard it for the first time. Let us scale the mission and not the organization. And how can we distribute the ability to solve problems in different parts of the country? We learned that every neighborhood can thrive if we have Sol Ninjas who can do one of these 5 things or all of these 5 things. Reporting issues, we call them reporting rhinos. Starting and joining local campaigns, we call them campaign chameleons. Implementing solutions, we call them hands-on hippos. Using technology, we call them techno tigers. And integrating all of them, considering the local policy, we call them action ants. These ninjas are supported by a mentor, by a community and citizenship scorecards. And the output when they're involved in civic action is local data, local solutions, and local community. With the understanding of these use cases and societal platform thinking, we started building our technology platform, a platform which allows citizens, specifically young people, to report local issues and nudge the government to solve them, to implement local solutions or share ideas of local solutions, and to start local campaigns by finding local data. We tested this platform with 50 plus partners in the country. While we were understanding the theory of societal platform, and as a cohort member of Project Aspire, we started our experiments with technology to build a nationwide platform. We today have more than 80,000 users who have had more than 500,000 interactions. Our network has grown to Punjab, Bihar, Jharkhand, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, among other states. The platform was repurposed during COVID and helped support 1.15 million people through local civic actions. It involves civil society organizations and the local government. Now we are convinced with our community, with our partners, and our technology platform that we can reach 1 million users in the next 4 years. Imagine a hyperlocal network of citizens rooted in the reality of their immediate surroundings, but digitally connected across the country and the world to learn, share, connect from each other's experience, and build their civic muscle. This will impact local governance, local climate change, and build skills for the future. We don't have a welfare problem, or an environmental problem, or a crime problem, or a climate change problem, or a population problem, or an economic problem. We don't even have an education problem. They are symptoms, not the disease. At the bottom, we have an institutional problem. And until we properly diagnose and deal with it, all societal problems will get progressively worse. There is a simple there is simply no way to govern the diversity and complexity of 21st century society with a separatist, specialist, 17th century concepts of an organization. And therefore, it's very, very important to build a movement. And welcome to the Sol Ninja movement of solving small and denting big. Thank you.